beautiful people, my name is Michelle. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to be showing you how to get a flawless application and how to keep your makeup on all night. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, all of the products that I use, stay tuned. But before you leave, please remember to give the video a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe to the channel, also turn on your post notification bell. That way you'll never miss an upload, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay guys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to have a flawless base, like to make sure that when you do your makeup that it's not going anywhere. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, you need to make sure that you have a nice flawless skin by washing your face, putting on your serum, putting on your moisturizer, right? So I did moisturize my face, but I'm going to put a little bit more. So I'm using the E.L.F. Holy Hydration Moisturizer, right? And I'm going to use my little spatula thing to put some on. You know, the more, you know, your skin, your base is nice, then, you know, you have a better outcome when you do your makeup. Okay? So we're going to just, you know, rub that in. Make sure you get it under your eyes. If you use eye cream, you could put on your eye cream, but I do mine when I go to sleep at night. Right? Make sure you get in between your brow without messing up your brow. And if you do mess them up like I just did, that's fine. Okay? Now the next thing, it's a must. You have to put on a primer. Specifically a mattifying primer to keep your face nice and matte and put. So for that one I'm going to use the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. This you can get from your local drugstore, Walgreens, CVS, even Walmart, right? Alrighty. Trying to focus that in my T-zone area. Okay. I'm just gonna use a fan to dry it down so it can dry it down faster. Primer is done. Now we're going to do our foundation. What do I want to use today? So I want to try to use the Fenty that I haven't used in a while. This is a Fenty Pro filter in 420. I'm gonna use that with a little bit of the Juvia's Place, right? This is my fourth one, guys. Fourth one? Third. Is it third? I think it's third. And when I tell you that this thing is almost done, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna use that much. And I'm trying to put my stuff back as I use them. If not, my makeup table will be a hot mess. I'm just gonna put the Fenty one in between. I've never used these two colors together. I just want to see what happened. Now we're just gonna get us a nice little brush. I'm going to use this brush here from BH Cosmetics, right? I'm just gonna rub it in together. It looks a little red and lighter, but once you blend everything together, it will be fine. Okay, so you just wanna push it in, stippling motion, right? Get that everywhere. All right. Make sure you take it like halfway on your neck, especially if you're wearing something a little low and you know your neck and your face is not the same color, right? I don't always do that, but I'm doing that today. Alrighty, I'm just gonna go around, go all the way around. And this is definitely a lot of foundation, but you know, we'll blend it out. I'm gonna take some over my lid as well. If you mess up your brow, you can always, you know, fix her up. Now, if you feel like your makeup is looking a little too wet and you want to tone it down a little bit, I'm going to show you what to do now. So, we're going to go in with our makeup sponge. Right? And we're just going to use the bottom part to blend that out. Just go back over all of the areas. Don't forget the sides of your nose. And what that's going to do is just, you know, kind of share out the makeup a little bit. Take off some everywhere that you put the foundation. Still covered. Your face is still covered, but you know. Right? See? Alright. Now, we're going to conceal our face. We're going to be using Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer. I'm using the color Sand. And we're going to put this everywhere that we want to bring forward, right? We want to have our eyes lifted, so we put a little line right here. And then we want to put a little bit down the bridge of her nose. And we want to move our mirror closer. And then we put some in the forehead, a little bit on the chin. And that's all we're going to put it. Those are all the areas we're going to put it, right? I'm going to use my Thread Beauty contour stick. I'm going to contour. You want to suck in your face. This is an indentation right here. So you go a little bit slightly above it, right? To make sure your face is nice and lifted. And you want to contour your nose. I'm just going to put a little bit here and a little bit here. And that will do the trick. First, we're going to blend out the contour. All right? The longer you let the foundation sit, then the more coverage. So I'm going to just blend this. At the hairline. Alright, you're gonna blend out. I don't know why I'm wearing this hair. That's okay. I'm gonna blend out the contour going up to lift up your cheeks. All right. Like that. And then I'm gonna get my nose contour brush. I'm just gonna use this one. And I'm just going to blend that down. Alright. I'm just gonna take the contour up into underneath my brow here. Alrighty. And then blend out the sides. Try not to touch the concealer. We can leave it that way for now. We can go back and, you know, clean that up. I'm going to take my sponge. Alright, I'm gonna blend out my forehead. Alright, then I'm gonna go underneath my eye. Take the excess over the lid. Okay. And do the same thing over here. Alrighty, now we're gonna blend out the, don't forget the sides of your nose. Now we're going to blend out the concealer in the middle here. All right, now I'll go back with the brush that I was using for the nose and just, you know, sharpen that up, clean that up a little bit. Now you're gonna take your foundation brush and I have two brushes here. I use one for the contour and one for the foundation, but they're the exact same. So I don't really know which one I used. Let's use this one. I think this is it. Wow. I didn't realize that. Alrighty. Now I'm going to get this translucent powder from Sephora. And I'm going to use that to set my concealer. But first, you need to look up under your eye here. Look up to make sure you have no creasing, and you want to, you know, fix that before you set it. Alrighty, now I'm going to get my powder. I'm going to put it on the sponge like so. Right? Take off the excess amount on the back of the hand because you don't want under your eyes to look too cakey. So you don't want to go in with too much setting powder at one time, right? Alright, so you want like a flawless under eye. Alright, set everywhere, but you did put the concealer. I'm going to set my smile lines always, even though I didn't put any concealer. And that will prevent me from creasing a lot there. Okay. I'm going to blend out or put some underneath over my eyelids also. Put a little bit over my brow.
A new station alert has arrived.
Outside looks so gloomy. OMG. Alright. That's looking good, right? So now I'm gonna use this little puff that I have, a little round one. And I'm gonna just put some more powder under my eye. Put some down the side of my nose. Keep some in my smile lines. You know, you look crazy. That's okay. We're gonna get a nice brush. I'm just gonna use this little fluffy brush here. And I'm gonna dip into the powder. And I'm going to set under my brow. Right? All right. It's fine. Today I'm going to be using this palette. I saw someone use this palette in one of their videos and it just reminded me. This is the Nomad palette by Juvia's Place. Right? These are the beautiful colors. So I'm going to be taking this color and I'm going to put that in my transition area. I think I used this palette once. I'm using the same brush. I don't know why I feel like, okay, maybe not. Like I feel like the light is too bright. Let's see. Maybe I can zoom you guys in a little bit on the eyes. Okay, it's showing. Alright, and just take that and just, you know, windshield wiper motion. Just make sure you blend that out really well. And we'll do the same thing over here. Nothing hard, right? Let's go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I like to bring it up to the front here, the brow. That will just tie into my nose contour when I do put on a powder contour to set it. Yeah, we want to finish this face in less than 30 minutes, right? That's my goal. I'm at 18 minutes right now. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm gonna get a more dense brush, meaning that the brush is not as fluffy. It's not as fluffy. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna go into this chocolate color right there, and I'm gonna put that in my outer corner. Tap it off to make sure you don't get any on, you know, make sure there's no fallout on your face that much. I'm just packing it in like right here. Pack it, just pushing it in. Juvia's Place palette have a lot of pigment. Okay. Guys, are you gonna watch the Grammys tonight? The Grammys is coming on at 8 o'clock. It's now, I think it's like 4 o'clock. So we have time. But I love to watch the Grammys. I love to watch the Oscars. Any of those award shows. Although sometimes the Oscars can be a little dry. But I'll watch it, you know, and I'll go back and forth and watch something else at the same time. Okay. The Oscars, the Grammys, the Emmys. Alright guys, so that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna put some powder on the sides of my eye. This is just to make sure that I have like a sharp edge right here. So I'm just taking the sponge. See what I did there? And just create like a sharp line here. It's kind of like a cut. Need a smaller brush. I'm just gonna pack this in a little bit more. So the powder will just help it, you know, keep it from transferring to my skin. And then I can always brush it off when I'm done. Alright, so this is looking how I want it to look. So what I'm going to do is get that first brush that I was using. I think I put it away. So we're just going to take this one. That's clean. And I'm going to go with the first color. And I'm just going to blend out the edge of this one. Right? So it doesn't look as sharp. like that. Just back and forth. All right, you see the difference? It just kind of fades in. So let's do the same thing over here. I feel like this one is a little higher than this one. So we'll take this a little higher. Okay. Now, oh, what color should I use? There's a yellow one here that's like looking at me, but I don't think I'm gonna use that one. I'm gonna use this one in the middle. This one. And I'm going to take, not like a small brush, but this is more rounded, but I'm gonna use that to just make sure you could see it. I'm going to use that to apply the color. Can you guys see it? All right, that's looking good. All right, there's this yellow color here. I'm just gonna, like a mustard color. This one. Okay, I'm gonna see if I put a little bit on top, what will happen. Okay, that's cute. That's very pretty and different. All right, girl. You did something there. Okay. That's nice. It's giving spring. It's giving spring vibes. Okay. I like it. I really like it. All right. Okay. Now let's just go back with the dark color and just, you know, clean her up. Just stamping it in, and one more time with that brush that we were using. I'm gonna take this brush, fluffy brush, and just go over the edge. Hold on, guys, it's not doing what I want it to do. This is a brush that I was using originally. All right, I'm just gonna take that and just go back and forth. Also, I'm gonna take it over the edge of this one, just a little bit, so it doesn't look sharp. All right. I'm also going to take the brush that I was using to put the dark color, and I'm just going to go like kind of back and forth with these two colors here, just so that there's not a sharp line, like just trying to fade them into each other. like so. I'm just gonna go back and forth, and that's it. That's all we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get the same palette. I'm gonna take a flat brush like this, and I'm gonna get the dark brown color, and I'm gonna put that right under my lower lash line. And just to smoke it out a little bit. Okay. All right, I'm gonna get another brush. All right, I'm gonna take this color, the same color I used for the transition, and I'm just going to go below this one. Just to blend it also. Looks like it looks more soft. Alright, I'm gonna take my black eyeliner. This one is by Wet n Wild. I'm gonna just tug on my lid a little bit. Make sure your fingers are clean with no makeup on there. And just, you know. Okay, so I'm just going to go back with that first brush that I was using for to apply the color. And just going to, you know, smudge it out more to make sure I blend the black in with the colors that I was using. Alrighty, that's looking good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to step off. I'm going to put on some wing liner and lashes, and then I'll come back and finish off the face. Okay guys, so I did a small wing. And I did put on some lashes. I just used the last one from the Kiss So Wispy, right? So my lashes aren't dry as yet, so we're just going to continue with the rest of the face. So I'm going to get a nice brush, and I'm going to take off the powder from underneath my eyes, right? Just kind of, you're kind of pushing it in and brushing it off, but I did have some fallout from the yellow color, or the yellowish color, making sure I brush it off. Okay, look to see. All right, not bad, not bad. Okay, now I'm going using the Fenty 420 powder. To set my face. Set all the other places, not the highlighted areas, just everywhere else. Make sure you get the corners of the nostrils. Alrighty, that's looking good. I'm gonna put on my contour. I'm gonna use Juvia's Place, Zambia. And we're gonna contour the face, set the contour, set the cream contour. Take this all the way around the hairline. Brush it into the hairline. I have my wig on, but you know what I'm saying. And if you feel like, all right, Like on this side, I feel like I went a little too high. So I'll just use my foundation brush and like blend out the edge. Right? Okay. And I'm gonna use my brush that I was using earlier to contour my nose. And just put a little bit down. Ready? Like so. Alright, take it up into the front of the brow like so. So everything is connected and tied in and looking nice. We're looking good, right? And I'm going to use this blush palette that I haven't used in a while. Juvia's Place Saharan Blush Volume 2. And these are the colors. And I'm just going to take these two. Blush up my face. I'm going to use this brush. It's like a pink and a almost orange color. There's apples and then to the back. Alrighty. So my lashes are pretty much dry. I'm just going to use my finger and just like blend my real lashes with the false lashes so you don't see that gap. Right? And push them up. You can use a tweezer as well. But fingers work faster. These lashes are, I love them. I just cut off a little piece towards the end. Okay. Face is looking good. We're gonna do a little bit of highlight. Fenty Beauty. I'm using the Hustler Baby. You guys know this. I use it all the time. And I'm just going to put a little bit right here. We're going to put a little bit down the bridge of the nose. Not all the way down, just 3/4 of the way. Alright, and I'm going to take a little bit on the tip. Blend it out with your ring finger, not the middle finger. Okay, and I'm going to blend out this part. Like that. Like you could see it, but it's not like bold, too bold, you know? And if you go over the line a little bit, you can just take your contour brush and just do that. I'm just going to take off my lip gloss. Okay. I'm going to use my matte chestnut pencil to line my lips. We're going to do this first, guys. So one of the most important steps is to set your face. So since I did my lashes, I did put some mascara underneath my falsies before I put them on. Underneath my lashes, I'm going to set my face. That's very important. So I'm going to be using the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Alrighty, and I'm going to set my face. And that's how the bottle's looking. Alright. Try to cover your eyes. So that you don't get this on your eyeshadow. Alright, a very important step. You can get a fan if you want to and dry it down for a little bit. If you see any spot on there, you can always use your makeup sponge to like touch it up. So we want to make sure we lock in everything. So this is what the setting spray is doing. You lock it in so it's not moving. All right, now we're gonna do our lips. MAC Chestnut. Now what, normally when my eyes are this color or any bright color, I tend to use a nude lipstick. Okay. Today thought I had my Juvia's Place. My Juvia's Place lipstick. This is the one that I have in front of me. I'll just use that one. This is En Vogue. I know you guys are probably sick of it, but it's okay. I'm gonna show you a trick. If you want to change it up, it's not a trick that I came up with, but it's a trick. You want to lighten your lipstick up a little bit. Just take your concealer, put a little bit on your finger. And put it in the center. It just gives it a different shade, you know? Like that. And then I'm gonna put on my Dulce Latte lipstick from Juvia's Place. And we're good to go. But the last thing that I'm going to do is put on some mascara. I'm using Maybelline Lash Sensational Luscious. And I'm just going to put some on my bottom lashes. Make your under eyelashes pop a little bit. You see it? Alrighty, so I'm going to get dressed. Always put on your mascara after you set your face, because if you put on your mascara then set your face, then it's going to be a mess. All right, I'm gonna just change and I'll come back to finish off the video. And I'll give you a close-up of my face. Okay guys, so I'm ready to go. These are my eyes up close. That's my face up close. So I hope that you enjoyed this look. And we're ready to go nowhere. We're gonna be washing this off in a few seconds and go to bed. Well, not a few seconds, maybe a few hours. But I hope that you enjoy watching. And just like that, we have come to the end of the video. I hope that you enjoy the tutorial. I hope that it was very easy for you to follow. I'll be sure to leave the links of everything that I used down in the comments section. If you have any questions also, you can leave them down there for me. I check them all the time and I respond back to you guys. Again, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with a friend, subscribe to the channel. Also, turn on your post notification bell so that you'll never miss an upload, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.